Today I fucked up by being unintentionally racist. Obligatory, this did not happen today. So growing up most of my family was from the South, so I would hear a lot of terms but not totally understand them. You hear a word, you're a kid, you think you know what it means. You use it. One of the words I would rhymes with think and is what I now know is an offensive term for Asians, but what I grew up thinking meant wrinkly. I mean, I would use this word for sheets, paper, arts and crafts, my hair, clothes, whatever. Finally, as an adult, I was grooming and I was talking about how cute the Shar-Pei was for all of its cute wrinkles. But I didn't say wrinkles. Cue the salon girls gasping and explaining that that's definitely not a word to use. I cringe thinking back at how often I used that without anyone correcting me. Damn racist relatives. TL, doctor, I grew up using a derogatory word for Asians thinking it meant wrinkled and found out what it meant after using it about a dog in front of my other groomer co-workers. I'm actually curious how that word became used to slur Asians. I'm not 100% sure. I've been called it a lot, but it's usually meant as a slur for Chinese, Japanese, Canadian, and if someone's going to be racist against me, use the right slur. I'm a JAP, not a SH. I read these comments, I swear I could hear Tiny Tim singing Tiptoe Through the Tulips, but that just dates me. LOL. That word is a valid and used word in the language and you weren't so far off. It's the crap people using it in a bad way that messed it up. It means a crack or fissure or narrow opening, so what you thought it meant wasn't totally far off. The racism doesn't change that definition, you just would never say it about a person cause that's where it's wrong. Hopefully they didn't get upset at you. If it's possible, can someone write the word? I just don't know what word op is talking. English is not even my second language, so don't take my comment as a joke, but the curiosity is killing me. English is my first language and I'd what the word is, haha. Today I fucked up by falling for a Tinder scam and lost $50,000. I used to be able to smell a scam from a mile away, but I have been left embarrassed and ashamed in falling for something that was clearly dodgy, and sadly I was blinded by my own greed. Matched with a girl from Tinder, cute Chinese girl near me called Anne, red flag 1. We spoke for a week, then moved to WhatsApp where she was using a Hong phone number, red flag 2. Questioned the number and she said she had just traveled back to Shanghai but is a student in my area and was returning in a month. Red flag 3. At this point I was certain she was fake, but over the next week she would speak about her day as normal, would send pictures/videos of her going out to places and would send voice messages as if we were close, which slowly gained my trust. I tried to reverse image search everything but I couldn't find any results. Around week 3 she casually brought up cryptocurrency. Now I was already very invested in crypto for a while and she had an incredible amount of knowledge on the subject. She mentioned that she sold all her Bitcoin, which was roughly 1 million USDT worth, and had invested in an ICO for a cryptocurrency called PBM. I tried to search for PBM everywhere but it didn't exist. I questioned her about it and she said that this was an exclusive ICO which was going to be China's only cryptocurrency, which is currently only being shared among the big Chinese companies such as Alibaba, Tencent, UnionPay, Jingdong, etc. She only had access to it because her uncle works for Alibaba and also sent me a Forbes article which confirmed all of this. She says she can give me access to it if I click on the link she sent me with an invitation code to be given access to the platform. The platform was called BFF.cash. Dodgy name, red flag 4. I look online and can't find it anywhere other than this link, but I register anyway and it looks like a lot of work has gone in it to make it look as real as possible. The brand of the platform was called DQ Exchange and it gave you wallet which allowed you to invest in the major cryptocurrencies such as BTC and ETH with accurate price index. This is major red flag 5. You could only deposit by withdrawing crypto from another crypto wallet, which was in my case Binance, and send a screenshot of the successful withdrawal. I didn't know how to do this, and to no surprise to me now, she was able to give exact instructions on how to do it. I only deposited 1000 USDT to start with, and I would try to withdraw back to Binance just to test it, and it was transferred back into my Binance wallet within 20 minutes. This gained my trust in the platform and put the money into the ICO, and it would get me about 300 PBM as the value was around 3 used. The next couple of days she was boasting how she had bought 1 million PBM when it first launched a month earlier at a price of 0.002 USDT, and how I should buy more because the value is increasing quickly before the ICO ends on the 24th of May 2021. Over the next week I got carried away and ended up investing 50,000 USDT. Dumb, I know. We kept talking for another week and talking about how rich we were going to be, but then she started becoming more aggressive about investing more, and I should max out credit cards, get a bank loan, and use my family's money, which finally smacked me out of her spell and realized that I can't actually withdraw my money from this psycho. I panic and search everywhere about possible scams with these details, but I couldn't find anything for ages until I came across a translated Bulgarian article that matches everything. I'm devastated. I don't question her straight away. Instead, I try to scam her back by convincing her to transfer 50,000 USDT to my BFF.cash wallet, refused to do it on Binance, and then take it for myself, but they quickly realized and froze my account. Played dumb to her about it for a while, but she eventually blocked me, and now I'm here. I know I will get if you're dumb enough to fall for it, then you deserve to lose your money, which is true, but I really needed to get this out there for anyone about to go through the same situation. Too long didn't read. Matched a Chinese girl on Tinder who convinced me to invest $50,000 on a fake platform, locked out the platform and lost the money. Buzzwords to trigger Google searches: Tinder scam, Chinese ICO, BFF.cash, EQ exchange, PBM. Will say that it's pretty damn cool of you to share this in order to make other people aware of this. Many would be so ashamed that they would never tell a soul. I just hope you don't suffer too much due to the loss. Wish you all the best, and fuck it, we all do dumb shit at times. Smile. Thank you. I've been set back about 10 years, but I'm doing okay. I'd hate for this to be done to someone who's suffering in life already. Anyone can hold the opinion of you that you were dumb enough to fall for it, so you don't deserve sympathy, but anyone saying is you deserved it is an asshole, because that implies that the scammer deserved your money, which no good person would ever suggest. Fuck scammers. Crypto scams are scary, everywhere, and too easy to get away with. Man, that is really unfortunate. It's insane the lengths these scams go to and how intricately they are designed now. I had heard a few law stuffs about this type of scam. Sorry for your losings. It was very well thought out with some experienced social engineering, but also I was a fool. I am so glad to be at that nexus of too ugly to bother with Tinder and too broke to invest $50,000 in anything I can't sleep in. Me, gets matched with. Also me, impossible. Must be a scam. Velp. This is why you never talk finances till you've met the person and known them for a while. Today I fucked up by telling my wife she isn't my mom when she wanted to be a priority on Mother's Day. Obligatory. This happened about a year ago today. For context, we're a fairly busy young family. My wife stays home with our kids. All our kids are with her all day. I'm always trying to give her the support and recognition she deserves, as well as as many humanizing moments as I can. I'll do better when her tank is full. In the lead up to Mother's Day I was planning a lunch with my mom, which really screws my wife as she has to do nap for all the kids. I can usually be home to help as I am in college. Also, we rarely make it out to sit down in a place, and that was the plan for my date with my mom. Between this and other stressors we got into an argument, and when she questioned my efforts for my mom versus her, I said the fatal words, "Well, you aren't my mom, so I'll help our kids take care of you and I'll worry about my mom." While factually true, I realized it wasn't helpful almost right away, but the damage was done. The part that sucked is I had lined up a sitter and was planning some nice stuff with the kids and with just us, but for some dumb reason I was trying to keep it a surprise. My plans for her didn't really heal what I'd said, and this year we had a small bitter laugh over it. While your lady is actually not your mom, it is not worthwhile to bring up if she wants to feel more special on Mother's Day. Too long didn't read. Wife was jealous of Mother's Day plans I made with my mom. Instead of telling her I had special plans for her, I told her she wasn't my mom. My wife stays home with our kids. All our kids are with her all day. Damn. You took Mother's Day away from a woman who literally mothers all day, every day. I mean, most moms are on as moms all day, to some extent, but your wife literally never gets time away. This is such a massive fuck up. Let's be honest, the majority of kids aren't really old enough to understand how important Mother's Day is or what it entails. You can guarantee that she'd be spending the entire day looking after them instead, which is why it's so important that you make a fuss. Obviously it's important to think about your own mother, but your wife was likely looking forward to this for a long time. Also in the future it's probably better to just be open and honest rather than planning a surprise which will almost inevitably backfire. Even if you had something planned later, you essentially let her spend an entire day thinking that she wasn't appreciated and came in second place to your mom. Let this be a learning experience. She's not jealous, she's hurt. There's a difference, and trying to act like she's just jealous makes it worse. Yep, didn't learn the right lesson. Your wife wasn't jealous. She didn't know you had a surprise. Cause it was a surprise. So therefore she was understandably upset that you were leaving her alone with nap-tired kids on Mother's Day when you could have chosen any other time of the day, other than nap time I mean. Also to go to a sit-down restaurant which you and her haven't been to often. She isn't your mom but she is the mother of your kids, who sound like they are too young to take their mom out to a sit-down restaurant. I'm glad you guys can laugh about it now though, but ouch. That couldn't have felt good for her. I would wonder why your mom was down with that.